way versus the other, or what's your opinion on that?
My opinion is that we've been on the side of being too easy to vote. And that is reflected in some of the voter integrity movements and the legislation that we've seen to try and pull it back in the other direction. I think that the bill that passed last year that got rid of the affidavit process to be able to register to vote is a reflection of that. And up until that bill passed, I mean, a person and before the affidavit bill passed, before that, a person could walk into the polling place without any documentation, and through the use of affidavits, could have established their qualifications and then proceeded to vote on election day. And that's a very easy, open process, but it does form the question in some people's minds, how do I know that those people that just filled out affidavits are actually qualified to vote? And that's a very fair question. Any voter in the state has the right to know who's participating in the election process and that those individuals are qualified. And so when I think it's fair that those people question that process of being able to establish everything by affidavit. The legislature, in its wisdom, has pulled back pretty strongly in a different direction from that. I think that statute, as it was passed, is very rigid, and that there may be people that are impacted because they are qualified voters but may not have ready access to one of the documents that might be required to prove those qualifications. There are a couple of court cases that are pending related to that bill passing, and I think that there's also some legislation in that I think would temper what passed last year a little bit. So I think the legislature is going through this process right now where they're trying to pull back on the statute the way it had been, and trying to find what that equilibrium is going to be in the process of doing that.